we're going to take a look at the parable of the sower, and that's going to help us to understand the language and point number 3. The Bible says, "Therefore hear the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and does not understand it, then the wicked one comes and snatches away what was sown in his heart. This is he who received seed by the wayside. But he who received the seed on stony places, this is he who hears the word and immediately receives it with joy. Yet he has no root in himself, but endures only for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, immediately he stumbles. Now, he who receives seed among the thorns is he who hears the word and cares of the world, and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becomes unfruitful. But he who received seed on the good ground is he who hears the word and understands it, who indeed bears fruit and produces some 100-fold, some 60, and some 30. Now the Bible goes on later in the book of Matthew chapter 13, and it actually details that when the seed goes on the stony or the wayside ground, then the evil one comes and snatches away immediately what was sown in his heart. And that's where we let the Bible interpret itself, and we learn that the ground is representative of heart states. Well, if our heart is a field, our heart contains territory that can be occupied. How many of you know that you can take farmland, subdivide it, and build a house on it, and you can even make a subdevelopment on what was farmland? As a matter of fact, most of our cities began as some kind of undeveloped land. And so when you're talking about a field, you're talking about land. It's a landscape, and you can put things on there. It's a realm. It's a territory that can be occupied. And the truth is, our heart as a territory is not occupied by Jesus just because we are saved. Because guess what can be in our hearts? Guilt, shame, self-contempt, so on and so forth. On the basis of that argument alone, we recognize very quickly that our heart is not entirely under the jurisdiction of Jesus when we are saved. We have many parts of our heart that are subdivided and leased out to other things. Well, our heart can also be subdivided and leased out to other entities or heavenly powers. So just like we can open the door to Jesus in an area of our heart, we can open the door to Mammon in an area of our heart. We can open a door to Poseidon in an area of our heart, or have a door open for us because of the iniquity that is resident in our bloodline. So we are actually inhabited not because of anything we did specifically, but because of our counterfeit inheritance.